Well, this is a really significant term at the Supreme Court. It's got all sorts of hot button issues, from abortion to guns to possibly affirmative action. So it is, shaping up to be a monumental term. And so I think everyone should keep their eyes on the Supreme Court this year.
The court, seemingly in the last decade, has had one big term after the next, but this one really stands out even by that measure. And also significant is not just the sort of hot button cases that they have on the docket, including the first opportunity to revisit abortion rights in a long time, but also this is the first time really that the Sixth Justice Court will start settling in, the Sixth Justice Conservative Court, and we'll get a better sense of what these new justices are like and what the dynamics are like on this court, and how far to the right it's actually shifted in the last few years. We didn't see the court, certainly last year, lurch to the right in the way that many anticipated and some feared. But that was just one term. It's really just sort of a glimpse of where they are. And so I think this term will give us a better sense of whether the court is still moving and how far in the direction of the conservatives.
It's common wisdom that when one justice joins the Supreme Court, it changes the dynamics of all other 8. That's true every time, but I think in the last few years we've had a real rapid change, and I think there's a concern or a worry that some have had, well, that's going to make the court go far right. And I 100% agree with you that last term, at least, we didn't quite see that materialize, but that's an N of one, and this term and future terms will really be ones to watch.
It's always a true pleasure and delight to be back at Dartmouth, so frankly I would leave it any opportunity to get back here. But I do think that I was particularly excited for this program. I think understanding the Supreme Court, understanding the role of the Supreme Court in our government, and understanding the important civics function that it serves for the country is really critical.
I decided to come to Dartmouth today for many reasons. One is to just be with my friend Greg Garre. I'll go anywhere if you're there.
You're kind.
But also, I love this college and I love what it stands for. One of the things it doesn't have is a law school. And so as a result, I feel kind of a special need to come back and to talk about law stuff. And so I think, the experience, Greg, that you bring and hopefully that I bring is something that will really help the students.